Forget plain old chicken burgers. These Korean style barbecue chicken burgers are sticky, spicy and absolutely irresistible. Perfectly grilled chicken coated in a sweet, smoky spice glaze, topped with a crunchy slaw and all tucked inside a toasted bun. This is comfort food with a kick, and I promise you, once you've tried these, you won't look at a standard chicken burger in the same way again. I hope you're all well. I'm Shane. Welcome back to It's Cooking Good. You can probably see the weather isn't that great today, but I'm determined to have a barbecue. It's 21 degrees, but the rain has just been on and off. But I do need to start by marinating this chicken, and I'm using boneless, skinless chicken thighs. You could use breast, but you will find it will dry out. This keeps nice and juicy once it goes on the barbecue. But what we want to do is actually pound this out. So here I've got a sheet of greaseproof paper. I'm trying not to let it blow away, and I've just folded it in half, and we're going to get one of our chicken thighs and place it straight in the middle. And then you're going to need either a rolling pin or, as I've got here, which is like a meat cleaver type thing. And you just want to gently pound this out. And that's what you're looking for. Something that looks like that. It's about 1 centimetre thick, and that is going to be absolutely perfect. So I'm going to carry on with the rest of these, and then we'll be ready to add our marinating ingredients. So I got caught out, the heavens opened on me, but I'm British, I can deal with it, it's not a problem. Our chicken is done, that's the most important thing. And I meant to say, I work on 2 chicken thighs per burger. So 2 chicken thighs per person, basically. So let's add our marinating ingredients. So to that bowl, I've got a tablespoon of sugar, just normal granulated sugar. Started to stick to the bowl because it's wet. And here, 2 garlic cloves, which I've crushed. I want 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Now I'm actually using a light soy sauce on this, so it's got that salty element, but use whichever one you prefer. And obviously if you want to go for a low sodium one, by all means do so. Say that's about 2 tablespoons there. I want a tablespoon of sesame oil. Love sesame oil. And the smell is amazing. Some pepper. So just your cracked black pepper. If you want to use white pepper, you could switch that out, no problem. And some salt. Not too much salt because that soy sauce is going to be salty because it is the light one. And then our old friend, if you watched my video the other week, the Korean BBQ ribs, it's my gochujang paste. And I'm going to use about 2 to 3 tablespoons of this. Now again, if you want it spicier, then add more, basically to your taste buds. That's it, get that last little bit in. And then we're going to use that spoon, and we just want to stir this around to incorporate it all. So just get it all nicely mixed in. Make sure that Korean gochujang paste is nicely mixed in with all that soy sauce. You want to make sure these are really nicely coated. Look at that lovely red colour. Love that stuff. Oh, that's it. Get it all coated nicely. That little fella there. And that looks good to me. So if you're highly organised, you could have done this the day before and leave it to marinate overnight. That would be perfect. Ideally 2 to 3 hours, minimum 30 minutes. So I'm going to go and put it in the fridge, let it do its thing, and then we'll come back, get it on the barbecue and make up our coleslaw. Our chicken has been marinating now for 2 hours. I then took it out for half an hour just to bring it up to room temperature. We're going to be cooking it, as you know, on the barbecue. So I've got that preheated and the temperature's at about 180. If you're doing this in the oven, again, 180, ideally on a rack. Alternatively, you could do this in a griddle pan or a frying pan, whatever your choice. So let's get this on the barbecue. Okay, so directly over the coals on this one, guys. Lovely. Oh, yes. I'm going to put 4 in. I'm only making 2 burgers at this stage. And there we go. We're going to give that about 3 to 4 minutes on that side. So while our chicken's cooking, let's make up our coleslaw. And you're going to want a carrot, 1 carrot, and you want to grate that on your box grater straight into a bowl. That's it. That's about all I'm going to get off that carrot. Next, spring onions. I've got 3 spring onions here, and I've just taken the wispy bits off the end there, and all you want to do is just finely slice these. That's it, green bits and all in there. Want it all in, apart from the very end piece. That's it. And that's all going to go straight in our bowl also. That's it. And then you're going to want some Chinese cabbage. You can get these at pretty much any supermarket now. I only want half of this, so we're just going to chop it straight down the middle. And then get it, and then just finely shred that as well. And that's it, that'll do us there. Again, get that all into your bowl. That's it. And then lastly, we're going to add some sesame seeds. So I've got some toasted sesame seeds here. I'm going to add a good, probably tablespoon there of those. You want some cracked black pepper. Again, as much or as little as you like, according to your taste. Some salt. Good few turns on that salt mill. 4 tablespoons of mayonnaise. I'm using Hellmann's, whatever you've got. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. And to that, 2 tablespoons of white wine vinegar. Sorry, I know I'm eyeballing it, but I sort of pretty much know where it's at. I think that'll do us. Just get yourself a spoon, and then you just want to incorporate all of that together to basically bring together that coleslaw. And that looks pretty good to me. So let's put that to one side and let's check on our burgers and see how they're getting on. Okay, they've had their 3.5 minutes actually. Let's flip them over. Oh yeah, look at that. Lovely bit of caramelization. That's what I'm looking for. And there we go. We're gonna give those another 3 to 4 minutes. So I'm going to clear this mess away. By the time I'm done, that chicken should be ready, and then we can put together our final burger. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, I'm happy with those. They look absolutely perfect. Let's get them out. Let's build our burger and see how it tastes. There we go. Our chicken is done. Sorry, I've heated this just to keep it nice and warm. Put some foil over it. If I can keep it down. As you can see, the weather has turned in between the last time I saw you, where I was just cleaning stuff down. The heavens have opened. Anyway, we've got a nice burger bun here, sign of a true professional. It's been toasted, and I want to get some of our lovely coleslaw, and we're going to place that onto the bottom of the bun and just spread it on. I like it on the bottom. If you want it on the top, put it on the top. I find it slides more if you put it on the top. There we go. And then you want 2 of your lovely bits of chicken on there. Look at that. Let's get a decent sized one on there. And then a final flourish of some sesame seeds. And put a lid on it. Let's give it a go. Let's see how we've done. It smells and looks delicious. What I forgot to say earlier, guys, is I think the supermarkets have cottoned on to the old chicken thigh routine because the prices have really gone up. And I think more people are maybe using chicken thighs to chicken breasts. I don't know. But if you can stretch now to the chicken thighs, it's definitely the way to go on these. Anyway, enough of me talking. Let's do some eating. It's amazing. You got this sweetness, smokiness, a little bit of spice, but not too much. That coleslaw just dulls it down nicely. The bun does it all a favour. Hold on. Oh my God. That is truly delicious. Got some nice char bits on that chicken. Wow. That really is something to devour. Guys, give this one a go. I don't think you will be disappointed in this. It is an absolute winner. That's it from me for today. If you like the content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Please also like, share and comment. I'll put all of the details of today's Korean style barbecue burger down below in the description as always. And all that's left for me to say is until next time, hopefully it's better weather, it's cooking good.